Hello, welcome to my BCM 222 visual essay. For my visual essay, I'll be looking into the week 6 topic about the iPhone and the hardware. My visual essay would be mostly focused on the human costs behind the production of our modern technology. Firstly, let's take a trip to the Congo. The Congo is rich in natural resources such as gold and coltan. Coltan is a mineral which is necessary in the making of modern smart devices. Coltan is most commonly used in tantalum capacitors. Coltan, outside of being a highly valuable mineral, has been in part funding a violent conflict which has left millions dead. The conflict in the Congo is the deadliest conflict since World War II. Funding these wars are the highly valuable materials found in Congo's soil. Violent militia groups control these mines and fund these conflicts by taking a large amount of the profit, if not all of the profit. These are what we call conflict minerals, and your phone is full of them. When reporter Eric Campbell went to the Congo to investigate this, he witnessed this practice in action. Gunmen demanded half the money made by miners, most of these miners being young children. Tech companies have sourced much of the materials used in their phones from these mines, indirectly funding these militia groups. The human damages of the use of these conflict minerals is massive. It has also caused damage to the native wildlife of the Congo. As mines began to be set up in rainforests of Congo, the native wildlife who inhabit these areas have been killed for meat. Gorillas, chimps, hippos, and even elephants have all been killed by gunmen. The ethical issues don't stop with the collection of the materials. There is also a massive problem with the way the phones are constructed. Mainland China produces about 80% of all mobile phones. Most of the factories that produce these phones are notorious for their cramped conditions, lack of overtime pay, and long hours. The most notorious of these factories is Foxconn. Located in Taiwan, Foxconn provides parts for some of the biggest technological companies in the world, including Apple. In 2010, Foxconn was in news headlines for all the wrong reasons. 18 workers attempted to commit suicide at the Foxconn factories, and 14 of these workers passed away. Foxconn then built the now infamous suicide nets around their factory and dormitories. Foxconn said these deaths were because of prior mental issues and not the conditions of the factories. Also in 2011, a factory in Apple's supply chain was connected to the poisoning of 49 of its workers due to unsafe practices. It was revealed in a report that these workers were poisoned by the toxic chemical N-hexane, which was used to wipe clean iPad display screens. Due to the factory wanting to save money, they did not use proper ventilation. This led to 49 workers to develop neurological problems, loss of motor function, and numbness in limbs. These two cases show the disregard big tech companies have to the individuals inside their supply chain. In this visual essay, we have observed the human cost behind the sourcing and making of these devices. From the funding of conflicts to poisoning workers, the aim of this project was to educate, which is the first step to change. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Have a good day.